Good morning, this is Dave from DaSyWill.Designs. Just wanted to show you a cabinet that we're working on. This is just a little bit different from what we normally do. I would kind of call this retro rustic. What we're doing on this was actually an old dining room table, a maple dining room table that I tore apart and actually used all the lumber on that to build this cabinet. What we're going to do on this is a little bit different. Instead of putting a finish on the outside, a conventional finish, we're actually going to burn the finish onto this. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to use a torch, and we're actually just going to go over and kind of burn the wood lightly. You can see here we already did a sample of that. You guys see how it does. It kind of brings out the grain of the wood and everything. It actually preserves the wood. And this cabinet's actually going into a barber shop, and the decor is actually done like this in the shop already. So we're trying to match that decor. So the inside of the cabinet is actually going to be a nice finished painted job, and then the outside will be that burned finish. First thing I want to do though is there's still a little bit of finish left on this cabinet, the existing finish. So the first thing I want to do is go through it. I just sort of want to scrape that off. You can kind of see. I'll use a metal scraper on that. So you can see that finish comes off pretty easy. I've already done the doors for the cabinet. You can see I already scraped all that off. So these are ready. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and burn them. And then when this cabinet's all finished, we'll put a couple coats of clear urethane varnish on it to finish it. So I'll show you progress of this throughout the day as I start burning the finish on. Thank you. This is Dave from DaSyWill.Designs again. I have this piece pretty well prepped now. You can see I scraped all that old finish off. So it's down to the bare wood. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and burn the finish onto this side here. And what I'll do is I'll just use a torch for that. So now you can start seeing the effect that we're going for. You know, it gives it that real dark, rich look, and it actually starts to highlight the grain. And what we'll do now is, if you rub over it, you can see the soot starts to come off. So we'll just take a Scotch-Brite pad. We'll go over that real good. That gets rid of all the loose soot. And you can also see if there's any spots now. There are a few spots where it's a little light that I think I'll go over a little bit more and burn just a little bit more. But what I'll do is I'll just continue across this side now and finish this side up. The effect that we're going for, you can see how it's already bringing out the difference in grains. So what I'll do is I'll actually go over this lightly. What this does now is it also shows me if there's any spots that I want to go over some more. Like there's a few light spots where I'll take the torch and I'll go over them and I'll burn that just a little bit more. And you can also see this edge between the side and my front stile. There's a little spot that doesn't burn very well, so what I'll do there is I'll actually take a wood burning tool, a hot iron, after I'm done with this, and I'll actually go down through there and I'll just burn that edge, and that way it'll get rid of that lighter color spot. Like I said, I'll probably go over this just a little bit lightly again and go over some of these light spots, try to darken them up. Then this will be pretty well ready for coat of varnish. But for right now, I think I'm going to take a break. It's already like 85 degrees here in southeastern Virginia. So take a break, go get a glass of water before I start again.